Hello friends, welcome to Word of Science. I am Chandan Rathod. Today we will learn science and technology. Standard 8 Chapter 2 Molecular Structure. In this video we can discussing about this chapter in short. Dear friends, we all know that our universe is very huge and our universe has no limit. Our universe mainly made from matter and antimatter, and all the things in our universe is mainly made from particular elements. This is also known as the atom. Every substance of the universe is composed of certain basic substances. We know such basic substances as elements. You can see in this picture of our universe. In this video, we can discussing about the molecular structure and atomic structure of elements. This very minute particle is known as an atom. Atoms are so minute that they are not visible even by a microscope. The group of similar atoms is called element. The fundamental component of an element is atom. You can see in this image, this is a molecular structure of atom. Now we discussing about the molecular structure. In a center, the center portion of the atom is known as nucleus. It is also known as center of the atom. There are two types of particles, namely proton and neutron in the center of an atom, which is called a nucleus. The particle known as electrons move around the nucleus in a definite circular path. This circular path is known as an orbit. You can see in this clip the electron moves around the nucleus. This is the first orbit. Now you can see the second orbit of electron, and in a particular orbit there are a particular number of electrons included in the particular orbit and moves around the nucleus. Now let us see the third orbit and the particular number of electrons move around the nucleus. Dear friend, we can imagine this model with a very famous model, and we can easily comparison with this model, so we can easily understand about this model and about the orbit, the nucleus and the electrons. Let us see the famous model. It is called as a solar system. This is the sun. We can imagine the nucleus, also the center of our solar system. This is the first planet, Mercury. We can assume it as an electron, and from the sun a particular distance, the Mercury moves on a particular circular path, which is called as a orbit. Now this is the Venus. We can imagine Venus as an electron which is moves around the sun in a particular orbit. You can see it. Now the third planet of the solar system is our Earth. Our Earth is moves around the sun to keep a distance. It moves on a particular path which is called as an orbit. So friend, we can easily comparison this solar system model with a molecular structure. Here the sun is as a nucleus and the different types of planets. I have given a list at least 3 planets, but you can assume more like this, and we can easily comparison this model with a molecular structure and atomic structure. Okay friends, now there are 2 types of particles, namely proton and neutron, in the center of an atom. Protons are electrically positively charged particles. You can see here the proton with plus sign, which indicate positively charged. Now let us see, in neutrons are electrically neutral, means they do not have any charge. Here this one is neutrons and there is no any sign, so they do not have any charge. Okay friends, you can easily find the atomic structure and learn more about nucleus, proton, neutron and electron, the fundamental particle of any atom and any elements. Now let us discuss about the electron. This image is an electron and this is the orbit of an electron, and electron moves around the nucleus. So we can easily say electrons move around the nucleus in a definite circular path. This circular path is known as an orbit. Electrons are electrically negatively charged particles. You can see here the nucleus in the center and the orbit, and also electrons. Protons and neutrons are relatively very heavy particles, whereas electrons are one light in their comparison. The number of protons and electrons are equal in an atom. The number of protons or electrons present in an atom of an element is called atomic number. Now let us see what is the atomic number in a graphical moment. Atomic number is equal to the number of proton present in it in a particular atom, and atomic number is also equal to the number of electrons present in it. So friends, we can easily say atomic number is equal to the number of protons and is equal to the number of electrons present in any particular atom. Now electron configuration. What is the electron configuration in any atom? Electrons are arranged in a specific energy level and in a specific way around the nucleus. This arrangement is known as electron configuration. Let us see electron and its orbit. The closest energy level to the nucleus is called the first energy level, means the first orbit. Beyond the first energy level, gradually the second, the third and the fourth energy levels come in the order. Friends, we see the number of electrons in orbit means the maximum number of electrons in a particular orbit. The first orbit, there are maximum number of electrons in the first orbit are 2. Now in the second orbit, there are maximum number of electrons are 8. In the third orbit, the maximum number of electrons are in the third orbit 18. In the fourth orbit, there are maximum number of electrons are in the fourth orbit 32. So friends, we can easily learn about the maximum number of electron in a particular orbit by this diagram. Now let us see some elements. In this chart there are given some elements: hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon. Some elements, its symbol, its atomic number and electronic configuration. You can see in the chart. You can also see hydrogen, capital H, atomic number 1 and electron configuration 1. You can see more in deeply by in your textbook. Now here given some more elements, its symbol, atomic number and electron configuration. Dear student, you can get more deeply details in your textbook. Till the outer energy level means the outermost energy level of the atom of any element is not completely filled with electrons. The atom active and has tendency to combine with another atom. How? Let us see with an example. First of all, this one is a sodium atom. The atomic number of sodium is 11. Therefore, electron configuration is 281. Its outermost energy level has only one electron. To complete the energy level, it has a tendency to lose one electron. Due to the loss of an electron with regards to the nuclear charge, it does not remain neutral but it becomes positively charged. Therefore, it is called positive ion of sodium. You can see here sodium atoms gives sodium positive ion and one free electrons. Let us see one more example. The atomic number of chlorine. Chlorine is 17. Therefore, the electron configuration is 287. Its outermost energy level has 7 electrons. To complete the energy level, it has a tendency to gain one electron. Due to the gain of one electron with regards to the nuclear charge, it does not remain neutral but it becomes negatively charged. Therefore, it is called negative ion chloride. Here you can see atom of chlorine becomes negative ion of chlorine 288. Now let us see some extraordinary example. Oppositely charged ion like negative or positive charge, positive ion of sodium plus negative ion of chlorine gives an HCl, means molecule of sodium chloride. The elements which have 1, 2 or 3 electrons in the outermost energy level easily lose 1, 2 or 3 electrons and make positive ions having the valence +1, +2 or +3. As the same, the elements which have 7, 6 or 5 electrons in the outermost energy level gain easily 1, 2 or 3 electrons and make negative ions having the valence of -1, -2 or -3. Let us see how it becomes. Here, sometimes there is no possibility of gaining or losing. Two atoms share the electrons present in their outermost present energy level and combine with each other. How it makes the molecules from the atom? Let us see. We take some example. Here, atom of hydrogen H, another atom of hydrogen H gives the molecule of hydrogen H2. Here both the hydrogen atoms share 1 electron each and complete the energy level having 2 electrons and make 1 molecule of hydrogen H2. You can easily see the black dot as a 2 electrons combination in a molecule of hydrogen H2. Okay friends, we can discuss in deeply taking with one another example of oxygen. Here atom of oxygen O plus another atom of oxygen O combines with each other and gives the molecule of oxygen O2. Both the oxygen atoms share 2 electrons each and complete the energy level having 8 electrons and make oxygen molecules O2. Here given the black dot as an electrons. The combination of 8 electrons make oxygen molecules O2. You can see easily in this graphical presentation. Dear friends, you can see one more example of nitrogen in your textbook, and you can easily find the process of making molecules from the atom. What is the combination of electron